There have been so many releases this month that navigating the market feels like reading a menu with 1,000 items. To make sense of it, we have to look past the industry hype and look at the raw data. The velocity of these drops is matched by an extreme price disparity. Manufacturers are launching $2,500 daily drivers on the exact same day as £500,000 investments. Take the new Patek Philippe Minute Repeater. This complication is traditionally old-fashioned in its look, yet the brand has executed the 7047G with a trendy urban aesthetic that ignores their usual design language. Buying a technically bad watch is rare at this level. The greater risk is selecting a piece that clashes with your specific collecting phase, which is a guaranteed path to buyer's remorse. To find the right fit, we are categorizing recent releases entirely by their intended use case and buyer profile. This framework follows 3 buyer paths: pragmatic upgraders, spec-driven risk-takers, and aspirational collectors. The $2,500 to £5,000 range covers entry luxury steel. Specialist materials and high-accuracy movements push into the £10,000 range. Beyond £30,000, you pay for complex mechanical art. Avoiding an expensive mistake requires matching one of these horological tiers to the profile that fits your lifestyle. The pragmatic upgrader seeks maximum durability and spec value. You want a watch that handles daily wear without a premium for experimental features. The Longines HydroConquest currently offers one of the strongest spec-to-pound ratios on the market. For £2,500, you get a 72-hour L884 movement, a ceramic bezel, and a wearable thickness of 11.7 millimeters. Within this same utility tier, the upgraded Tudor Black Bay 58 serves as the premium alternative. Tudor has thinned the profile to 11.1 millimeters and added the Meta-certified MT5400U movement. This table highlights exactly what that extra investment buys you when comparing the Longines and the Tudor side by side. The £2,150 price gap secures a 0.6 millimeter reduction in case height and a tighter standard of mechanical refinement. This tier is about iterative value. You accept a lack of high-end innovation to gain nearly all the practical utility required for a daily watch. Spec-driven risk-takers prioritize technical milestones. You are looking for experimental materials, highly specific aesthetics, or extreme mechanical accuracy. The £11,000 Grand Seiko UFA centers on their ultra-fine accuracy spring drive. It maintains a precision of plus or minus 20 seconds per year. The design matches that technical focus with a green dial that uses an extra visual layer to replicate the texture of waves crashing over a shallow sea. Tudor is also competing here with the Black Bay ceramic, featuring their first full ceramic case and a Mados-certified movement. This move marks a shift for the brand. After decades of conservative design, Tudor is leaning into material experimentation. As this quadrant chart shows, both the Grand Seiko and Tudor sit in the high-price, high-innovation sector. These are heavily engineered watches. This tier carries an aesthetic trade-off. Their specific dials and tactical ceramic looks are harder to wear formally than standard steel. Collectors in this bracket prioritize the emotional impact of a brand milestone over the versatility offered by a standard sports watch. The aspirational collector operates where prices exceed £30,000. In this tier, the focus shifts to ultra-thin complications and unconstrained engineering. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Chronometer Perpetual Calendar costs £41,000 and adopts an integrated sporty design. Fitting a fully automatic perpetual calendar into a 9.2mm case is a significant watchmaking achievement. Case thickness serves as a proxy for craftsmanship. The JLC achieves a density of complications that few other manufacturers can match in such a small footprint. This elegance contrasts with the massive utilitarian design of the IWC Big Pilot Ceruleum. The standard Big Pilot aesthetic is traditionally defined by its large-scale and aviation-focused legibility. The 61,300-pound Ceruleum takes that 46.5mm frame and bakes luminescent material directly into the ceramic, so the entire case glows in the dark. These watches serve as proof-of-concept pieces for massive engineering budgets, far removed from the constraints of a practical timekeeper. The current market shows a clear bifurcation. Value is most concentrated in either the quiet refinements around £4,000 or the deep engineering found at £40,000 and above. This matrix maps a recommendation to each profile to identify your best path forward. For the pragmatic profile, the Tudor Black Bay 58 anchors a daily rotation. For the risk taker, the Grand Seiko UFA provides the most significant leap in movement accuracy currently available, and for the aspirational tier, the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Dual Time, inspired by the Corey Richards Everest edition, serves as the pinnacle of this year's releases. Note that experimental pieces like the IWC Ceruleum are built for mature collections. They should not be your first luxury watch purchase. To succeed in this flooded market, you must decide on your collecting phase, pick your precise lane, and ignore the surrounding noise.